What's up, everybody? Don't mind me and my little drinking habit, but welcome back to Strife Eclipse Gaming. Totally realized I just freaking argued that incorrectly. Welcome back to Strife Eclipse channel on Twitch. You know me, I'm Strife. In case you weren't here yesterday and maybe not have caught the memo, the screen name has changed. It's no longer Guardian_Moon. It's Strife Eclipse to match up with my gaming channel on YouTube, as well as something that's easy enough for me to remember since I do talk about it here and there. I play Final Fantasy XIV, and my character's name is Strife Eclipse, and I'm on Siren server. Shameless promotion for Final Fantasy XIV play. Anyway. So, it is Resident Evil Tuesday. We are back with another playthrough of Resident Evil Code Veronica, picking up where we left off. And hello, Rain. And we are going to be going for about two hours minimum, possibly 3, because this is one of my favorite Resident Evils. I really want to get through this. I really kind of want to get in as much in as I can. And, get to some of the later Resident Evil. So we're going to go for minimum 2 hours, possibly 3, and we're starting earlier today just so this way I can accommodate time to do some other things I need to do today. So for anybody expecting to see this at 3, my apologies. And again, this will be up on YouTube probably a little later today, or at the very least sometime tomorrow. But we're going to jump right into this to capitalize on our time as much as we can. So just quick little recap for anybody who wasn't here last week. We at this point in the game, we had just more or less gotten back from checking out the silver door lock rooms in the palace after checking out the Ashford mansion and getting our first look at Alexia Ashford. The quotations will make sense here soon, just because I have a little bit of inside knowledge. So, that being said, let's get to it. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. And we are going, I will give you a little hint, we are on our way to go see Rodrigo, because we have the hemostatic medicine. So we're going to go give that to him, and he's going to give us a nice little item as a thank you. Probably should have brought the knife just so I could save a little bit of ammo, but eh. Oh boy. So yeah, get to go all the way back to the prison. There's still a few things in the prison area that we haven't explored yet, which we should be doing on this return visit. Getting the medicine to Rodrigo is kind of optional, but it does get me a handy little item for later use. Screw you, dude. Just screw you. Not even gonna bother wasting my ammo on these guys. Because these guys always seem to come back, so... And besides, we got the infinite herb, so...
What are you doing here? Hemostatic medicine. How kind of you. Thanks.
Here, let me help you with that.
Thanks, but I can take care of myself. Just go.
Keep it. It was a gift from my brother, but...
Thanks. Here, let me give you this in return. You might need it later on. Now go. Don't worry about me.
And there's the lockpick. So we've traded the lighter for the lockpick, which there are a few locked things that we needed the lockpick for. So... But the downside is any area with bats, I'm going to be screwed on because I no longer have the lighter. Okay, so before we head back there... so we're making a return trip to the prison area. Can't touch this. Do 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 do. Can't touch this. So at least the good news is a lot of this, since we've already done, there's no real exploring, and I've already opened up a few shortcuts. So. Alright, so now that we've got that, we're heading back to the guillotine cage where we first found one of those small items. And of course... Oops. So, indentation of the indigo blue plates. So, boink! Okay, so got ourselves another green herb. Remember, don't mix that. Okay, well, I do want this room. It looks like I'm gonna go do something else first, so it's nice to get that label. Know what that is. So just to make sure I don't run into anything stiff. No, look at that. Another exploding canister. So we're going to be going back to a semi-familiar room. I see you. Hell yes, I want those handgun rounds. And we have an item chest here, so... got a few little something here. With a simple lock, use the lockpick. And boom. Bowgun powder. So we know what that means. So, there is the only 30 exploding round arrows that we are going to have, and they are going to come in handy at a later point in time. Now, we want to get into this room here just to pick up a few items. And I don't remember if there was anything else here worth picking up, but... remember this room? This is where Claire sent the email to Leon. But now that we have access to the other side, we can now pick up the items from the box that we couldn't take with us on our last visit here.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Push flame rounds, BW gas rounds. You know, just because I'm trying to avoid using the first aid spray, I'm not even going to bother grabbing that. So. That's all we really came back here for. But we also don't really need them, so we're gonna drop them off with everything else. So, yeah, that's all we needed right there. Okay, so now we're going to go back and check that first room that I examined. This is what they're calling the doctor's office. Chemicals with unfamiliar names are arranged here. But handguns of a very familiar name are here. First aid spray. I'm not even gonna bother. It appears that he has been anatomized. He's not breathing. An elaborate model of the human body. Something seems to be missing. Alright. So he has a file here. Anatomist's note. There is a demon in my mind. I can't control the fierce impulses that the demon sometimes drives me to act upon. It is a brutal ceremony, with the demon standing next to me. I enjoy watching people agonize in pain, screaming and convulsing repeatedly as they die. But Sir Alfred was kind enough to acknowledge me and has given me the facilities, chemicals, and equipment necessary to study everything. I must never betray Sir Alfred's kindness. It is especially critical that no one discovers the sacred place that only I and he, or he and I, know about. I swear the basement of this medical building will be kept a secret. You just said it, dude. Of course, I keep the key to the sacred place with me at all times. Even if an outsider sees it, they'll never be able to tell that it is the key. I must remember that my life ends when I lure Sir Alfred's trust. Okay. Munch, munch, munch. Back off. Yes, I will take those. 'Cause I'm about to bust a cap in your asses! Stay down, bitch! Okay, so the only thing we really came in here for was this beryllium case, which I believe is another simple lock. An enhancement part for the M93R was inside the case. Modified! Just out of curiosity here, let's see what it is. We have you. We can do auto or manual. I'm gonna kinda... Let's see, check. Custom handgun, M93R burst. It's a M93R equipped with a stock. It can be adjusted to fire 3 bullets in rapid succession. So we now have an M93R with 3-round burst capability. Yeah. Alright, so even though I technically kind of don't need it, I'm going to pick it up anyway. And we're going to go back into this room, which... Ooh. Building up the intensity of going in. The dead body has disappeared. What's up, Doc? A glass eye. I wonder what this could be used for. Crap! It's gonna be one of those kind of days at the office today, ladies and gentlemen. It appears to be an old water mill. Strange devices are on display here. Thick curtain has been dropped down. Considering the fact that this handgun burns through ammo like nobody's business, may have to keep that on standard. I wonder what this weird device was used for. No. No, you don't. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything here. Boost! Stone statue is holding a rusted sword. Yes, I will take the rusted sword. Easy puzzle to figure out. And that reveals to us an Iron Maiden. There's a hole in the chest. He's got the sword through him. The piano roll. That is a very interesting place to keep a piano roll. Just saying. Okay. So that's pretty much all we need here. But on your way back to the palace, don't slack off. Zombies have reappeared all over the prison complex. Stay on your toes or else you're neat. Now that you have the lockpick, there are a few locks that you can pick in the military training facility on the first floor where Claire found a copy of the map. It's a locked filing cabinet. So before our main goal is to head back to the palace, but we're going to go back to the military training facility to get our hands on a few items that we couldn't before because of not having the lockpick. There it is. I couldn't see it in the dark, and I don't have the lighter. Yeah, no shit. I can get bit by a zombie and be perfectly fine, but you give me a bat and I'm just like, no! Okay. Okay, so... I'm not even gonna bother killing you. You're just not worth it. Probably should have brought the freaking knife. You're just not worth it. Fuck you! And I would run 500 miles, and I would run 500 more just to get the fuck off of this island and go home and take a shower. Get running, get running, get running, get running. Dun da dun da dun da 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 da. Yeah, I know that one was bad even for me, but still, yeah. Worm! Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice! Okay, so... we want to go here. Secured with a simple lock. Bullets! We like bullets! In the room on the first floor with the mural and the model of the training facility is entered with the first aid spray. It's a long detour, not essential, but if the words will not survive on more than time, it's not observed. Grab another can of medical help and the... Now we're gonna go back here, and there was a cabinet we didn't have access to. I think it was here. Here, where the cabinet was. It's got a few extra acid rounds for good old Claire. There we go. Okay, so other than a couple of first aid sprays, that's all we really backtracked for. So now we get to head back to the palace, where we're going to see, we should end up seeing something that was unique to the Code Veronica X playthrough. So if you played this on Dreamcast when it first came out, this was one of the first original scenes that was added. So there's a fun little side note there. Although, the one thing, and it's mainly I do remember the scene, unfortunately, it had been so long since I played the Dreamcast version, and it still has been a long time since I played the Dreamcast version, that by the time I got my hands on this redo for PS2, I didn't remember enough about the Dreamcast version to remember what subtle differences they threw in there. I got the cry of the worm! Alright. So, this should be one of the first scenes.
Greetings. You must be the lovely Claire Redfield.
Who are you?
Let's just say that I'm a ghost, coming back to haunt your dear brother.
Wesker?
It seems there's not much explaining to do, is there? I was the one who attacked this island. Who'd have thought you'd be hanging about? All the better for me. Now that the cat dragged in this nice surprise, your ever so caring brother will definitely show up. I must thank you for being such good bait.
I don't know what went on between you two, but you have him all wrong. My brother is not the kind of person you think he is.
I despise Chris.
What are you gonna do to him?
Oh, how your brother will weep to see you die. What? What is it? Stay there. I'm coming. It appears you may be of some further use to me. I'm going to let you live a little longer.
That bitch slap nearly killed me. So, now we know who attacked the island. Okay, so we have a very nice, unique item here. We're gonna go use in the casino. I love how this game, there was a lot of games that used, a lot of Resident Evil games used a piano puzzle in almost every game. There's the king ant. And now that that music is playing, I don't know if it goes indefinitely, but it'll now be the music for this area, at least in the main hall and the casino area. So it takes away some of the fright factor. Okay. Yeah. It's so nice that the English sub ain't constantly after the Montclair booty. Mr. X! X gonna give it to her. He gonna give it to her. Oh, and I'm going to need one other item before I freaking get all the way there and have to come all the way back. Gonna need that. Alright, so just because I know I'm gonna have to deal with something along the way and I'm kind of running a little low on handgun rounds, I'm gonna switch to these for a little bit. There are some things even I won't knife. X, go and give the lesson to you. Well, that takes care of that problem. So basically, took care of the few enemies here. Ow! You know what, dick? Asshole! Now, I think the one thing they did do for here is, since we no longer have the lighter, they at least tried to be nice and they took the bats out, but I think we have some zombies to deal with now. Yes, I do. Stay down. Did you get back up? There's a surprise one. Your herb conspiracy theory. Sure, why not? I'm all for it. Okay. So, you can tell us your herb conspiracy theory while I check around here. This was Alexia's room, I believe. Yep. So I needed to go to the other door. No. No! Capcom would never endorse such a thing. I mean, hell, you saw them. They don't condone smoking. So they would never do a thing like that. Message card. My dear brother, I firmly believe that the glory of the Ashford family will be revived through your courage and strength as an honored soldier. Yours faithfully, Alexia Ashford. Music box is locked. So, here's where we use the ant. And plop! And we use the music. The one in Alexia's room may be sealed, but the one in Alfred's isn't. That's creepy. Possibly a scene from a fairy tale. There seems to be nothing strange about it. Silver dragonfly. We have a medicinal plant. Just so Medic Man doesn't start ranting and raving. Ah, fuck it. We got weed! Picture of an ant is drawn on the wall. It appears that the keyhole is in the mouth part. Remember the creepy video? It's designed so the wings can be detached. And what did they do with the dragonfly? Again, adding to the creepiness factor that is the Ashford family. Dot, dot, dot. Yeah. Yes, that just happened, Rain. I'm just gonna stop questioning it at this point. Newspaper clip. A 10-year-old girl genius graduated at the top of her class from a prestigious university. The International Corporation Umbrella Chemical Inc. offered her the position of head researcher. I don't necessarily need it. I was hoping there'd be something else, but looks like I gotta do one other puzzle here. Confession letter. Alexia, my sister, is a genius and possesses unmatched beauty. She is everything to me. I would overcome any obstacle and be willing to risk my life for her. For Alexia, I must revive the glorious Ashford family, which fell during the era of my father, Alexander. Together, we will restore our family name. Once that has been achieved, I'll build a palace where only nobles may gather. I cannot allow the unwashed to see my dear Alexia, to whom my life is devoted to. She reigns the world as queen, with I as her servant. That is my dream, and how sweet it will be. Those accomplishments will be the proof of my love towards Alexia. It is the purpose of my existence. This is starting to sound like something a little bit more than a brother and sister relationship. All other people are meaningless, and they shall soon prostrate themselves before Alexia and I. Devoted to my beloved Alexia, Alfred Ashford. And there is our last proof. The Air Force proof. I have a theory. I don't know. I've heard some of your theories already.
Redfield, hold it right there.
We meet each other at last. A pity I must say goodbye so soon.
I am Alexia Ashford. For the pride of the Ashford family, I will kill you.
Wait! What's going on?
Steve! A secret door!
After her!
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
Blood. Alexia's dressed as abandoned here. And a wig.
This must be...
What? No! Wait a second. What just happened?
So there never was an Alexia after all.
You mean he thinks he's two people? Okay, that's it. Let's get out of here.
The self-destruct system has
That
been
freak! He's trying to blow us up along with the entire facility. Come on, we gotta get to that airport.
Right.
Dun dun dun! So there is some slight good news and bad news about that alarm. One, it pretty much takes away all music, so any of the really annoying sounding music is gone. But now we're just kind of stuck hearing that alarm. He disproved my beautiful theory! Well, you know what? At least you had a theory, Medic Main. I mean, some theories do get disproven, but at least you actually took the time to come up with one. Other than people just sitting there and like... Video hug. I try to accommodate, man, but there's only so much I can honestly do. I'm sorry. Air hug.
Claire! Those must be the main survivors.
We'd better get out of here too.
Right. Let's go!
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Alright. Yay!
We gotta get to that airport.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
My theory will be avenged! Yes.
Has been activated.
Yes.
All personnel evacuate.
We will avenge your theory, medic. I don't remember.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
And boom.
The self-destruct system
Apparently, a control
has
panel for the lift. Push the switch.
all personnel evacuate. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
No!
Self-destruct system
We can't take off unless we raise the bridge.
Leave that to me. You stay here and make preparations for takeoff.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Well, it's not the first self-destruct sequence timer that Claire's had to face off against, so...
Has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
We'll deal with this, and then we'll get our revenge. We'll avenge the theory.
All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel back.
So that'll raise the gate, but it complicates my path back to the
The
place.
self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate The self-destruct system
Yay, finally get through here.
all personnel evacuate The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate The self-destruct system has been activated. All
Okay,
personnel
that takes care of that annoying ass noise.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Let's just condense a little room here.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Yes, Medic
5
Main, I will do my
minutes
best to answer.
until detonation.
I will not allow you fools to escape. This is what you get for trying to oppose me. Now feel my revenge.
Hello, Tyrant.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
I don't know.
The self-destruct system
it was supposed to add to the suspense, but when you get to moments like this where the door animation actually eats your time. I was enjoying my break from Titans. X gon' hey, you weren't wrong though when you popped in. X gon' give it to you. Yes, I will pull the switch.
The self-destruct system has been...
What took you so long? I was starting to get worried.
No time to explain. Let's go.
Right, we're out of here. Time to say goodbye to this death trap.
Maybe it's just me, but part of me feels uneasy that a 17-year-old knows how to fly a plane like that.
We made it! Yahoo!
Ugh, it's finally over.
Claire, I'm sorry. I know I caused a lot of trouble for you.
No, it's okay. It was hard for both of us.
Well, I really hope you find your brother. I know what it's like to be alone.
Oh, Steve.
So, where should we go now? I can take you anywhere you want to go, Claire.
I hear Hawaii's nice this time of year.
You got it!
game is not over yet. Now you will see what real terror is all about.
You will get your revenge, Medic Man. I promise. You will get your revenge.
Hey! What the? The cargo room hatch is open.
I'll go back and check it out.
Thanks. I've unlocked the cargo room door.
Thanks for stopping in. If he did.
What was wrong?
Oh, nothing. Just a giant cockroach that had to be stepped on.
What's happening?
I don't know. The plane just changed direction on its own. It's flying in autopilot mode. I can't switch over to manual control.
My apologies, but I cannot let you escape now.
Alfred! You cross-dressing freak!
See? It's not over yet, Medic Man. Don't do it, Steve, don't.
Hey, where are we?
Huh?
Latitude 82.17 degrees. That's the Antarctic. We're over the Antarctic.
What? Hey, those are the seaplanes that left the island right before us.
Then that must mean this place belongs to Umbrella.
So, one of the fortunate little things is this was one of the few areas, this was the only area, to the best of my knowledge, if you were trying to complete the game in a certain amount of time and get the rocket launcher, this was the only area you could save and it would not count against you. So take into effect everything I've done so far, and that this is the only save that won't count against you. Because they couldn't remove that one in translation from Dreamcast to here, and in Dreamcast this is where you would switch to disc 2.
Oh. Hey, wake up, Steve.
Oh.
We just finished the first half of Claire's playthrough.
Still alive.
We're now doing the second half, and then we're about halfway through the game. So apparently speedrunning, if you're only grabbing certain items and everything, it is possible to do this game in about 5.5, 4 hours-ish or something like that. 4.5 hours. Oh, he just got the world's biggest rage boner right there.
Thanks.
Like, damn it! I had her on top of me!
Plane's trashed. Well, let's split up and find another way off this oversized freezer.
Right.
Okay, let's do it.
Chris. Okay, what a crash. Okay, so I think I have the grenade launcher on me, but that's all I have in terms of ammo. Oh, no, actually, I got the regular bowgun bolts. So I have something. So we want to go in the door just before the steps, apparently. Bed, this must have been the workers' lodgings. Only useless books. Oh, gunpowder. Alright, I'm craving barbecue. them I blew out their legs. One of them I think I blew off their arms. Take a map of the base. That's always helpful. Okay. Crap, I knew I missed something in there. Apparently, I actually got to look in the locker. No. Okay. So, I'm gonna pick up the bullets, go around the shelves, check out the big table. You'll find a worker's diary. It's not all dark and gloomy. Worker's diary. October 30th. When I joined Umbrella Inc., I thought that I would be able to live carefree for the rest of my life, being employed by this huge corporation. It's a joke that I ended up being a driver at a place like this. I asked for a position change, but they completely ignored me. It feels more like a prison. Work is extremely demanding, and there's nothing fun about it. I'd rather be dead. Are you sure about that? November 3rd, my hard-earned vacation was canceled suddenly. I heard they failed to secure enough manpower due to a mistake made by the facility head, Alfred. That fool doesn't deserve forgiveness. He doesn't even treat us like human beings. November 5th, I heard an interesting story from a guy who's been working here for over 8 years. He must be awfully patient. He says that there is a man who has been confined for over 10 years, locked up in a cell located deep below here. People call him Nosferatu and are deathly afraid of him. What an absurd story. November 10th, at midnight, I woke up to an ominous growling sound that seemed to be coming from deep underground. I'm so pathetic to have been frightened by such a foolish story. Then again, I suppose anyone would have a hard time maintaining their sanity if they were confined in a place like this. Okay, worker's diary, watch Nosferatu on the shelves across from the tables and in the box of bullets. Go back. Okay, so we got the map, we got everything else that's important. We are out of here. At the bottom, simply run forward and go through the wooden door. What a curious sound. But for now, we're gonna drop you, we'll drop you, we'll drop you, and we'll pick you up, and we'll pick up what's left of those, and just for a little extra safety, we're gonna... Butler's letter. Sir Alfred, please forgive me, as I must tell you of my abrupt departure by leaving you this letter. I first served your father, Lord Alexander, and have for so long shared in the joys and sorrows of the Ashford family. Lord Ashford disappeared unexpectedly 15 years ago. Then an accident during an experiment took the life of our dear Alexia. You were forced to become the master of the family at a very young age, and nearly lost your sanity from the sorrow of having lost all of your family members at once. There was nothing I could do, and I felt powerless. I first thought I should kill myself to apologize. I then realized that it would be an insult to our dear Lord Alexander and Alexia in the other world. Scott Harmon, Butler, Ashford family. There's a switch. It seems to operate on electricity, so there is no response. Curious. Okay. Greener by the bookcase, Engraved by the typewriter. On the table near the item box is Alexander's memo. My father, Edward, discovered the mother virus in cooperation with Lord Spencer, who was also a nobleman. They studied it for the purpose of military use. Eventually, their study took shape. They named a variation of the mother virus the T virus. To camouflage their research, they established Umbrella Chemical Inc. I majored in biogenetics and have been involved with a top-secret project supporting my father's research. However, my research went through a difficult phase, and my father died in the middle of the project. We are now at a major disadvantage against other researchers, as there is a great competition in the field of T-virus research. I have disgraced the honorable name of the Ashford family that our great ancestor Veronica established. If nothing is done, Umbrella will be taken over by Spencer. I must expedite the project to its fullest without being detected by Spencer. After much thought, I have decided to establish a large-scale advanced research facility. It will be located in the transport terminal that I created using the abandoned mine in the Antarctic. Within the facility, I will have a room built. It will be similar to the design of my mansion, the legacy of the late Trevor. I will be able to cherish my sweet memories there. For security purposes, this confidential project will be given a code name. It is the name of the beautiful ancestor of the Ashford family, Veronica, whom I wish to revive so badly. I am confident that the result of my research will be as glorious as her name, and that the honor will be restored to the Ashford family once again. Really hate to point out the obvious, but hence Resident Evil Code Veronica. I felt it was like some really weird, cheap way to plug that. They had to find a way to plug the title of the game. Yummy! One shot, one kill. Okay, so looks like we only have one real door here. Okay, so go through the double doors across on the planner and make sure you have some zombie killing weapon handy. I have a knife and an unlimited greener. What more could I need? a rocket launcher since there's like 40 million zombies in here. Goal! There's a notice. Anti-BOW gas. Handle with care. That works. Okay, Let's go to Claire's right, examine the metal cabinet near the corner. There's shotgun shells in there. Won't help Claire, but Chris might need them. Pick them up until you can drop them off at an item box. Alrighty. Turn, face the trio of zombies here, walk home, and then run all the way around the door, marked, labeled as weapon. Of course. Ah. Ooh, something flashy. Alright, well, here's one named weapon. God damn, this sucks. I cannot see for the fucking life of me. Oh my god, my fucking screen is so dark, it is horrible. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is so horrible. Like, I can barely see outlines. Oh my god, that is so freaking horrible. Okay, I gotta fix this. I gotta try and fix this. Oh, man. I gotta try and do something to freaking give me something in there. That is so horrible. I cannot see for the life of me. Okay, I hope that works. That is just so horrible. Nope. I see a little bit more outline, but... Oh, there they are. Oh my god, my eyes hurt. Okay, so, alright. Push through the weapon door and face the zombies. Cap a few of them and check the item out on the conveyor. It's the mining room key. Press further into the weapon room. Just past the open gate is a drawer you'll want to examine. Pull it out and you'll be rewarded with a... Yes! We will take the assault rifle. Okay. Now go past the rack of missiles and pop a final zombie. Oh, you're lying there and wait. Instant gratification. It's locked. A heat-sensitive explosive is set here. Okay. Fortunately, Rodrigo has your lighter. Clan can't do anything more with this, but Chris can. Exit the room and run straight across to the door marked BOW. Arm yourself with a good weapon, preferably grenade launcher or gunpowder arrows. Oh my god, it is so horrible in here. Ooh, I might have to readjust my settings. Oh my god, that was so horrible. Like, oh my god. Okay, so now according to this, I need to find the room marked BOW. Okay, found it. Ow! Okay. For the spider under the floor, you can't kill it, so just dodge. You'll find 2 more boxes of handgun ammo near the crate under the door and gun arrows on the conveyor belt. Green and blue herbs just past the belt. Now examine the crates by the giant web. One of them has a barcode sticker. Grab it and run back to the door. Okay, so somewhere in here is some handgun ammos. Oh yeah, why not? Barcode sticker. Hmm. 2 boxes of handgun bullets on the crate near the door. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Gas mask lock releases if gas leak occurs. Alright. Okay, remember it'll be here. Go back to Claire's right, climb the stairs to the locked door. Luckily you have the mining room key. No longer need this key. Okay. Is that a door? Yes, it is a door. Poison gas in case of emergency, seal off. Okay. Climb back down both sets of steps and then run around the pit and head towards the next door. Okay, so that one was just for future reference to help me remember about that. But main thing is we want to go here. Yay, another darkened... You know what? Back off! I hate dogs. Yeah, come here, you little fuckers! I'm gonna neuter you! Wow, that sounded a little harsh even for me. My bad. My bad. Any other surprises in here? Yay, we now have actual, like, power, so I might be able to see things a little bit easier. 2 green herbs, tricky to get to the control box, start with the generator, and power is restored to the base. Okay, so in the southwest, southeast corner of the room, southeast corner of the room, you will find some handgun rounds. Yes, that I want. Okay. Some green herbs, but we don't need it. Okay, so now that we have that, we can exit the room. Go back to the main corridor and find the controls. Yay! Now that we have power, we have music! The creepy music couldn't start till we turned on power. And I could see a little better in here, barely. Okay, so I do know that for this, we're gonna throw on the barcode. And okay, so that'll come in handy later. Face the crate of the anti-BW gas. Okay. Okay, so the only thing I needed to come back in here for was the gas mask. So, woo! So, main thing I'm going to try and do today is I'm going to try and get through Claire's playthrough, so I should be able to do it in the next hour. So we're going to go to the 3 hours today. Okay, so go back to the moth room and sort the save room inventory. Okay. So we gotta go clear some room in the inventory, so we are heading back to the save room. And apparently there are more moths back here, so we're gonna Gotcha. Apparently they lay eggs on her back if you don't kill them. It's kind of funny. And gross, but yeah. Okay, so now Chris's stuff is going to go there. I wonder, just out of dumb, sheer curiosity, Okay, so I don't know if between the healing item, knife, and handgun, I should be fine. So I'm gonna hang on to the gas mask. Okay, so we now have power, so we can open this up. Sorry to disturb you. Okay. Southwest is a pennant plot. Pick it up. All right. Da 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 da. Machine room key. Okay, so we're actually almost done. Apparently they just keep coming back and back and back, so I'm not even going to bother right then and there. Okay, so now we want to go by these doors. Head to the door on the south wall and unlock with your newfound machine room key. No longer need it, go ahead and discard it.
It looks like there's an Australian observation base about 7 miles away from here. That should be our target.
Great news. And take a look at that. It's a digging vehicle. If we break the wall with it, we might have a chance.
Okay, let's do it!
Steve, when are you going to learn? When you lose your focus? Focus!
Steve, watch out!
Oh no! It's toxic gas!
Focus! Your focus needs more focus!
It's all my fault.
Don't say that.
Listen to me. We'll escape from here. Together. Come on. We've got to shut off the gas. If we split up, we'll have a better chance of stopping it.
Okay.
Steve! Don't forget. We'll get out of here. Together.
Too busy checking out that ass, man. Okay. So apparently I forgot to do something before I went in. So apparently it doesn't change anything regardless of how I do this. It's just a matter of order, apparently. Grab the valve handles. Steve gets distracted, boxes adjusting, yes, okay. Alright, so wanted to come here and grab that. Because we need that to turn off the gas. So, like I said, it really doesn't matter which order you do it. You're gonna want to grab it anyway. Still with us, Rain? Been awfully quiet. And hello to my other viewers. Just because I know of a few things coming, I'm gonna go ahead and grab these. Okay. Rain! Rain, are you still here? Okay, so it looks like we get to head back. I will cut you, bitch!
We're safe now. Think again, Claire.
I shall enjoy watching you shriek in agony.
Not this time!
You gay!
What was that?
Well then. Okay, so we gotta do a little preparation before we head out. Because we are basically entering the last area of Claire's playthrough.
Claire! What are you doing? Let's go! Are you ready? I'm gonna bust through that wall!
Go for it!
I screwed up! In big bold letters, do not pick up the sniper rifle yet.
Right! Claire! Maybe we can escape through there!
Come on, let's go!
Rain! Rain, come back!
Claire, come on! Finally, we can get out of this insane place!
Okay, let's go!
Come on, let's go! What, are you scared? Move it! Oh! Ah!
No! Steve! Hold on. I'll wait for that monster and come back.
Claire, forget about me. Run!
So apparently there are variations to that one depending on whether or not you use the rifle, the handgun, or the knife. I was really hoping to go for the knife one just because I have the infinite healing, but I also screwed up and I was supposed to leave that herb in the item chest, otherwise Chris isn't going to have access to it. So Chris is going to be a fun playthrough since I actually have to rely on healing items for him.
Claire! You're alive! I'm sorry. I failed you.
Don't worry about it. Let's go.
I swear I'll protect you next time, Claire.
And welcome to the end of Claire's playthrough.
We did it! We're finally out!
Look! There's a snowmobile over there!
Perfect! We'll be able to ride right over to the Australian base with this.
Yeah! Let's go!
I won't forget about this, Claire. Alexia. Alexia, you're finally awake.
Wait a minute.
Alexia.
What is that?
Hello, Alexia Ashford. And the now dead Alfred Ashford. Test tube babies! In the meantime, on an isolated island, Chris Redfield.
Following up on a lead given to me by Leon has brought me here.
Bye-bye, bag!
Don't worry, Claire. I'm coming to save
I honestly figured it would probably take me longer to get through that Antarctic section, so I got a whole hour I can sit here and spend it. The only thing Chris managed to hang on to was his handgun, some bullets, a first aid spray, and a knife. And because I was a dumbass and picked up the sniper rifle before doing anything else, Chris does not have access to the infinite healing herb.
I didn't expect to find another living person left on this island. Who are you?
I came here looking for a certain girl.
A girl?
Have you seen anyone named Claire Redfield?
Did you just say Claire?
You know who she is, don't you?
Don't worry about her. I helped her escape. Several planes took off from this island not long ago. While I can't say for certain, she was probably on one of them.
I see. I guess my sister owes you. Thanks for helping her.
Everyone's gone. I may be the only other person left. Go on. Follow your sister and get off this island.
Well, shit. Dedicate a light on my right hand. It seems I can put the stone lid down. Two submachine guns are placed here. Again, that's why. Why would anybody do that? Bow and arrows. At least the good news is that anything that Claire did actually manage to leave in the box, Chris has access to. Which I probably should have left him some of the handgun ammo. Alright. Come on, give me that ink ribbon. So we are going to go ahead and save. I think I can get through this with what I've got, and I'll find more. Okay, so we got something to work with. It's not ideal. So, okay, so I am going to step away for all of like 5 minutes, just so I can use the bathroom, use the facilities real quick here, and then I'm going to come back and do 45 minutes of 40 minutes of stuff, and we'll try and make a little bit of progress. I do not have a it's still a work in progress trying to create my please stand by or BRB, something along that line. So you just have to bear with me a little bit longer. It is something I'm trying to work on to improve this. So I will BRB for a second because I don't think I can hold it another 40 minutes. So just bear with me for a second and I will be right back. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Really had to go. So, alright, so we're going to try and get a little bit more done, get some progress done into Chris, so. So we're going to pray and hope to God that we have enough here. Because this room we're going into is a boss fight. Spinners are quitters, dude.
Hold on! Don't give up!
Looks like I can meet my family again. Here. Take this.
What?
She gave this to me as a token of thanks for saving her. I won't need it anymore. Take it.
Taking the lighter. So Chris now has the lighter. Alright, so we'll do a little searching around this room real quick. He's not breathing anymore. Fucking worm. So we got some handgun rounds, some bowgun bolts. So before we use that little elevator, we'll head back here. Okay, just double checking. So I'm gonna leave these spare ones here just in case I find any more gunpowder arrows. We'll pull that out. We'll mix that so I have something that heals poison. I don't think I'll need to worry about poison right now, so just to save a little room, we're gonna drop that. And until I find a little bit more handgun ammo, I'm gonna be relying on that bowgun. So now Submachine guns! Yay! We're not gonna need them right yet. I'm gonna save that for something a little bit more, if I need something a little bit more hardcore. Okay, so, alright. So, I love the fact that, again, you know, with like some of the earlier Resident Evils, they couldn't leave bodies on screen. They could afford to leave him on, but they cleaned up the worm. Yes, that's called the elevator. Apparently. Okay, so this is going to take us to another very familiar area. Dude, seriously? So, we left these as Claire. So we can't get out that way. Seems to be under maintenance, can't drive it. Battery's been removed, so the only real place we have to go is out here. Button for the panel. Go ahead and push it. So we're gonna ride this down. Shoddy shells. Blue herb. And a green herb. So we use that, heal up. And pass through the door nearby. Shotgun shells, handgun rounds, says we can dump some of the excess, so we'll drop that, and we'll drop that. Acid rounds, zinc ribbon, shotgun shells, box of bullets, also plentiful of herbs if you need it. Have Chris examine. Red first, green, blue. Luger replica. Now, the Luger replica doesn't do anything for the main game, but by finding this unlocks the extra game mode at the end of the game called battle mode. So we'll set that there. Okay. Open the right drawer, look at replica, grab it, then dump it in the item box. Exit the save. See a battery pack just sitting there. Take the visual jets off for skate through. You don't need a special key. I don't know. Now turn around and spiders. Alright, so here's the battery we needed for the lift. God damn it. Get off! Damn it. Goddamn bastard spiders. I knew it was coming too, and I still like, ugh! Okay, so now that we have this, we're gonna go put it in the lift inside this room. Okay, so what do we have here? Chemical storage key. There's also a file. Enhanced anti-decay alloy. Although we plan to utilize the enhanced anti-decay alloy called deployed to create the storage capsule of the new BOW, we have to cancel the plan. This is primarily based upon the fact that despite its excellent resistance to all kinds of liquids, including strong acid, it easily dissolves when soaked with a mixture of two chemicals, Clement A and Clement E. Due to the lethal nature of the new BOW, we cannot be too careful in choosing the material for their storage capsule. We have instead decided to use the diploid to create the plate portion of the eagle plate, which shines an indigo blue. Clement information. The A-type is used for gun maintenance and possesses no conspicuous characteristics. However, the E-type will change the color to blue at a certain temperature. It is an odd coincidence that the temperature is exactly the same as the data completion of this trading facility. Based upon our analysis of the E-type, we believe that Clement possesses more features. As new information is learned, we will update this file. Okay. Sigma is what it stands for, sorry. Alright, move down the catwalk, go through the door, and head down the hall, and a cutscene starts, and Chris gets a glance of Alexia.
There was a friendly but naive king who wed a very nasty queen.
Who is that?
The king was loved, but the queen was feared.
Alexia? No! She's already fully awake. Chris, oh little fishy, come see my hook. Chris, I'm sending some company to keep you entertained. Consider this a small welcoming gift from me. Enjoy.
Wonder if the commands were given from here. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna head out here. Doesn't that sound pleasant? Eagle plate is flown into the sewer. There seems to be a passage below. So there's no way for Chris to get across, so we gotta send him across the way. Dude, seriously. Well, shit. definitely want some more room. Okay, so anybody not completely familiar, if anybody vaguely remembers, this hallway led to the one room where Claire first encountered the Bandersnatch. But there's been a hole blown in the wall where this is the room where she found the painting. So since we can't go anywhere else, we're going to go through here. Oh, there were arrows in there? Oh, the zombie fucking fell on it. That's why I couldn't see it. Okay, so can't get out that way. So gotta backtrack towards the elevator door. We want to head to the first floor. Hey! No touchy! Oh, this dark-ass hallway again. Enter the plaque in the trunk. So this room will also look very familiar. Dedicated training facility completion 12-8. A hole to put something in, but we do not have it. It's locked, can't open this. That would have been a first aid spray had I opened it with Claire. Okay. Now remember, 12-8. Right down to B1F, check the mouth face of the wall for some bullets, and climb down the steps. I'll be damned. Okay. No big deal. Okay. So we're going to be coming up to the end of play today. So we're going to try and wrap up this next little bit very quickly. So back down this hallway, and now we want to go down to B1F. Flame rounds. Handgun bullets. And a shotty. Okay, if you need to hit the iron, just this out, jump into the water. Aha! Okay, so this brings me back up to one of the first save rooms I found. Okay, so we can drop those off. That's not a lot, but it should do. I want to take the shotgun shells, but I don't have a lot, so shotguns just for like, I know something's going to be coming up here soon and I need a little extra firepower until I start picking up more shotgun shells. Okay, head through the door. Bingo! Just waiting for that. So I at least have something to heal with just in case. Assault rifle bullets, okay. Grab the clip that is revealed and go through the double doors. Go on the softball and go through. We're gonna head in here. Okay. This is... So that's when we turn the gate of the training facility, which we found. There's the chemical Sigma. So that gets us the chemical. Is there an herb or another herb in here or something? The screen is still just dark enough that some things I'm not quite catching. So, red and blue herbs in the back of the room. Open the floor of the on the floor of the large elevator. Get ready for an unexpected visitor. Yay. Okay. Okay, so I gotta go clear some room in the good old inventory. Which is just freaking redonkulous. Like, I'm happy I've got all these freaking herbs and stuff, because I'm probably gonna need them at least as Chris. But it's just like, damn it, man, like, herb management makes this freaking hard. Okay. We're gonna try and get there just a little bit more before I call it. So, do we have anything I can mix those red herbs with? Anything at all? No. So we will save those. I'm not gonna need that right now. I will keep that on me. Hopefully 7 rounds and everything else I've got will be enough. Chris gets one. I will say, Chris gets one of the most annoying boss fights I think I've ever seen in a Resident Evil game. Like, if you thought the infected bat was just ridiculous, if you thought the yawn was irritating, or the Neptune, Chris has probably got, because of the early Resident Evil style, this was probably one of the, like, just total, like, the most irritating boss fight I've ever had to do. And we have hunters. Okay, so now those little frickin' monstrosities those little beam things, those crawlers, wall crawlers, whatever, every time I get caught by those, they're linked to a hunter and will draw them to me. So I have to be careful. That little robot spots for the hunters when it sees your troubles on the way. The shotgun or machine guns are good weapons against these beasts. Smack them down and head back to them. Movable stairs. Slap the shotgun back in its cradle, and the stairs will lower. Climb up and get on the elevator. That is why I did not bother bringing shotgun shells with me. A shotgun right now is not a permanent issue. Okay, so we want to take the elevator. Ride the elevator to the second floor. Waste the zombies are flying there. So I think we are coming up to a... Okay. So we are coming up to a save spot. So yeah, fuck that noise. Okay. there something I missed before? Or I couldn't get to before? Okay, so... right in the first floor. Okay, so... So, back to this room, and hopefully the hunter's still not there. Hopefully he went away. Nope, still there! Dick! So he's gonna be there at least until I figure out a way to kill him, and I don't really have much, because I don't have the shotgun. So yeah, the room we are heading to has a save. I got an itch on my back. Does have a save, so we'll be wrapping up here. But we'll probably complete the puzzle first. Damn it. One thing I hate about that dark hallway, like, I can hear it, but I don't see it, and then I think I can get through it, and I don't. Okay, so we'll finish this puzzle. Secret passage notes. The underground passage which leads to the mansion where Alexia and I live has been badly damaged. Although I can never allow the unwashed to see Alexia, I cannot go on using the underground waterway that those local people made either. Oh yes, I think I'll have those prisoners build a bridge. It must be a gorgeous bridge that befits the perfection that is Alexia. Of course I must kill everyone who's involved in the construction of the bridge, so after it is done, so that no one will know about the existence of our mansion. But that is okay, as I have no problem executing such matters. Once the bridge is completed, I'll seal the mansion entrance door at the end of the underground waterway. The entrance of the waterway is locked by a diorama trick, ensuring the secrecy of our mansion. Alfred Ashford. So again, now I gotta go get the 3 proofs, says Chris, and bring them here. Alright, so this is good. So I'm gonna go ahead and save it up here and wrap it up. And I will have this uploaded. I gotta get rid of some of that noise. Oh my god. So there's no real way to log out. So I'm just gonna go let it kill me. Oh. No. Well then, was not expecting that. I'm not sure whose scream that was. Okay, so, yeah, that's gonna wrap up Resident Evil Tuesday for today. Mondays now we're gonna be taken over by Nier Automata, whatever you prefer. So we're halfway through the game. Yeah, roughly. Because, like, just looking at walkthrough. Yeah, I'm not going through details or anything. I'm just looking at overall pages. So I'm currently on like page 107, skimming through, and the game finishes up at 143. Now, obviously, that's not going to, it's doesn't sound like a lot, but the game doesn't account for how long it takes you to deal with an enemy, if you die, cutscenes, stuff like that. It doesn't take that out. So we still got a good portion to go, but we're roughly halfway through the game. Roughly, when you switch to Chris, you're at the halfway marker, roughly. So, yeah, so we'll wrap up here today. I'll get this uploaded. So thank you all for tuning in. Medic Main, thank you for BSing with me. Rain, thanks for tuning in. Kiara, or Card, if you're here, awesome. Whoever my fourth viewer is, sweet. Thank you guys for tuning in and chilling with me. And all the other viewers that popped in, I saw I got up to like 6 at one point. So thank everybody for tuning in and helping with continued support. I really do appreciate it. And I'm still working on trying to find a capture card to link things and everything, and hopefully get things moving with the few things I talked about that I wanted to do, the BRB screens and stuff like that. So this way you're not just kind of standing there like, come back, dude? Come back, huh? Come on. So anyway, I do appreciate all of your patience, and yeah, just thank you so much for being patient with me. So, alright guys, new screen name, Strife Eclipse at Twitch TV. Don't forget to check out the YouTube page. Like, subscribe there, help me out there too. And don't forget to check out the Facebook page. You can get in touch with me there, and we can talk, and you can get updates and so forth and so on there. So, Strife Eclipse Gaming for the YouTube channel, Strife Eclipse Gaming for the Facebook page. I am Strife, and I will see you guys next week. So have fun, stay safe, enjoy the rest of your day. If you're gaming, and I know you are, game hard or go home, and I'll see you guys on Monday.